Do you know what I like about nutritional bars? The convenience. I love being able to have one with me everywhere in case I need a little pick-me-up. But you know what I don't like? Most of them taste and look like something that a farm animal should be grazing on. It's true. And I find myself wishing that I could design my own so I could put in the things that I like, take out the stuff I'm not really crazy about. Well, thanks to Element Bars and CEO Jonathan Miller, I can now do that. You can too. I'm Sharon Catherine Blanks, and this is The Love It Show. My special guest today is Jonathan Miller. Jonathan Miller is the CEO of Element Bars, and he is my hero. I adore Jonathan. When you think of Jonathan Miller, he is known for two things. I mean, he does a lot of stuff, but he developed the Element Bar, grew the company, very successful, and he appeared on Shark Tank. Now, if you guys have watched that show, you know that people get handed their guts on a platter on that show. He turned that around. He is really, I think, the only person ever to appear on that show and give all the sharks their guts on a platter, and they're never going to live it down. It was really brilliant. I think that his passion about what he does is so phenomenal. I knew at the beginning of this season that I wanted to have him on the show. And this is so cool, guys. Jonathan is in Chicago, but he's with The Love It Show today. Hi, Jonathan.
Good morning, Sharon. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, everybody already knows I think this is a brilliant idea, but tell us, how did this come about?
The idea for the company came when I used to eat an off-the-shelf energy bar back in 2005, and I'd crash by mid-morning. I turned the bar over and I looked at the list of ingredients, and they were completely unpronounceable. So I went back to my own kitchen and actually started making bars for myself. Then I met up with a woman named Maria who was helping kids with diabetes, and the bar that she wanted to have had raisins, and I hate raisins. So we soon came to the realization that the bar that's right for you isn't necessarily the bar that's right for me. So why not put the power back in the user's hands and let them design their own custom energy bar?
Cool. How old is the company?
So we started in August 2008, but we actually prototyped the product from about April until August, sent it out to family and friends, and asked for feedback, and the feedback was fantastic. And so we launched in August, and we're now selling thousands of bars per week.
Okay, now I want to know, what is your personal favorite blend?
So a lot of people ask me, what is my favorite bar? And the reality is actually, it's whatever bar the customer has designed that day. Because every single morning, I eat an Element Bar. And the Element Bar I eat comes from yesterday's production. I do it because, first off, I love eating Element Bars, and I eat them every single morning. But also, I want to make sure that the bar that we're making on a day-to-day basis are tasty. So I get a wide range of bars every single day. Now, if you had to force me to pick, I'd probably pick a chewy core because that's really tasty, and I love our Michigan blueberries and Michigan cherries. So maybe the ideal bar for me would be chewy with our Michigan blueberries, Michigan cherries, and maybe like almonds in there.
What I love so much about the Element Bar is that, you know, even though I am customizing my own bar, our 7-year-old son can eat these bars. There's so many times that you'll get something and you're not so sure of the ingredients in terms of if they are safe and appropriate for children. I love the fact that if I have these bars in my purse and Elijah wants a snack, I can give him one of my bars, or Billy made bars as well. He had them custom designed, and Elijah can have that. I absolutely love this. Now, how often do you add new ingredients?
So we look at ingredients on a day-to-day basis because different suppliers come to us and say, hey, would you like to offer these in our bars? And our number one consideration is, could you find that ingredient in your pantry? We've never really worked with food scientists. These are the people who use droppers to figure out exactly what taste should be. Our philosophy is taste from ingredients, not taste from bottles. Is it all natural? Could you find it in your own pantry? So you're going to find raisins in your pantry, but you're not going to find xanthan gum. Who knows what xanthan gum is, so we're not going to offer it in the bar. But there's also seasonal ingredients that we do add on a regular basis. So things like pumpkin seeds or pumpkin spice, those are things that we added in the fall to our ingredient lineup because they really speak to the fall. Now, sometimes the ingredients become so popular that instead of just being seasonal, we actually just bring them on and they're there all the time.
So is my custom order kept on file?
If a customer has signed up with their email address, we do save the bars that they've made on file. The benefit is they can come back and revisit it. So maybe they liked cashews but maybe they want to swap that out with peanuts. So they can come back, they can click on customize and look at the bars they've ordered in the past. And if they want to, actually subscribe to a bar. Sometimes they're like, I found the perfect bar. It's got blueberries and walnuts, and it's got my name on it, and so they can actually subscribe to it, and it'll just show up on their doorstep every month or every 2 months, however often they want to have it.
Okay, Jonathan, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a certified fitness instructor, so I always want to ask this of my special guests on the show. What do you do to keep fit?
Things that I do to stay fit is I have a little stair stepper machine that if it's a really crunch night and I need to get an exercise in, I'll bring out the stair stepper and get on there for a half hour. And if it's just a half hour of exercise each day that I can squeeze in on the really busy days, that's what's sometimes necessary, but you always gotta, sort of helps declutter my brain after a tough day of juggling whatever comes up as you sometimes do as a startup company.
So now how do our Love It Show viewers and Exercise TV viewers find the Element Bar?
So you can find Element Bars at certain specialty retail locations, and we're expanding those all the time. In fact, people don't know, but 40% of our business is actually to wholesale customers. So that means to gyms and spas, sports medicine facilities. Now, the 60% though comes from online sales. You visit us at elementbars.com and you can make your own custom energy bar. Now, if customers want to go today, they can use LOVEIT15 and get a 15% discount. Just enter that coupon code at checkout.
You know, what I really respect about Jonathan is he really knows his stuff. By the way, the bars taste phenomenal. And I know you're probably thinking, well, of course, you designed it. You put in everything you wanted. True, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to taste good at the end of the day. What I love about the Element Bar is that you can custom design your bar, but also the bars that they have that are already made. The recipes are wonderful. The endurance bars, the high energy bars that they already have, really good stuff. I can't wait for you guys to go to the website and explore and taste these bars. They're really good. I cannot thank Jonathan Miller enough for being my special guest today. I really admire him. I love what he's doing with his company. I love his passion behind this company. It tastes so good too. I love Jonathan Miller. You know, I love anyone who has the passion and dedication and belief enough to swim with the sharks and beat them at their own game. Absolutely adore him. Check out my bar. Love it. You know what? I love you guys so much. You know that. Love yourselves. Keep praying for Japan, please. See you next week.